If the information, if the videos from the Epstein files are too hard for you to watch because they are just too emotionally shocking to you, this video is for you. I started to learn this information in 2014, 2015, and back then no one was talking about it. So when I started telling people that I knew what was going on, they're just looking at me like I was a quacko. So I had to internalize the reality that I was living in by myself, and it was not easy. It took me years, and even to this day, I'm like, why didn't y'all motherfuckers just destroy this place rather than send earth angels to rehabilitate it? But here we are. Now, here's what I've learned. If you're just learning that the majority of politicians controlling the planet are, satanic PDF files that torture, rape, eat, and sacrifice children, this may be a shock to your system. And here's what I've learned from going through this back in 2014, 2015. Consider it like a grieving process. It's like you're not only mourning the realization of the reality you live in and what individuals are going through and just how crazy other individuals are, you're also mourning the acceptance of the fact that you've been believing a bunch of bullshit. And so you have to, forgive yourself. I know I went through this. One thing you need to keep in mind is this. Okay, for eons, I don't even want to say 100 years, 1,000 years, 100,000 years, as long as people have been on this planet, this shit's been going on. And the only way to make a change is in order for the light to be shed on this shit. The age of Aquarius, okay? The darkness is being brought to light. And it's shocking when you've been living in this little fairy tale fucking bubble you've been living in, and you're like, oh, wait a second, this is the reality I'm living in? Oh, okay, this is why we're taxed to death in ports. Okay, it's starting to make sense now. It's a bit of a shock to your system. Here's what I've learned. Your life may not ever be the same after coming to this sudden realization. If this information is really hitting you to the point you're having an awakening and you're like, oh, fuck, where the fuck am I? Some people are just going to continue to live in their bubble and ignore this shit and come up with whatever excuse they want to because they can't. Facing that reality is too traumatizing for them. They'd rather live in their delusional bubble, which I understand because there's, I was joking to myself today. I'm like, fuck, man, I'd almost rather not be awake in this incarnation, Set me at a fucking strip club front row with a shot of tequila, some fucking hot dogs, not knowing that there's human meat in them, just fucking being delusional that everyone that I thought was my friend was actually my friend and the title family actually meant something. Being delusional is actually almost easier in this life, but I'm getting off topic. Keep in mind, in order for the planet to get to a place where you actually want to incarnate, we have to shed light on the darkness that's happening here. It's been happening for a long time. Just because you're finding out about it now doesn't mean all these kids haven't been going through this shit for a long time. It's been happening for a long time. Thank God we're finally seeing what's taking place, because there has to be humans throughout humanity that are actually going to step up and make a change because of this.